Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Vande Bhakta Priyam Ramam Bhakti Prenatiyam Sada Ame Vasatu Nityam Hi Hridaye Krupaya Prabho Hari. We are discussing the topic of Sakhyam. It means friendship, but it means our basic, original, fundamental relationship with God. If we look at ourselves as individual and get attached to another individual, and when we are in difficulty, seek help from them, even if they are well-wisher, but they will not be able to do. I gave the quotation from Draupadi. You see that Draupadi, what happened in that? Huh? Did any individual do anything? Ultimately, who came? Only Bhagavan. Sri Krishna Sharanam. All the Shurvir husbands may be there, and all the acharyas and pitama and all are there. No use. Therefore, we must understand this. Anadi kalataha siddham sakhyam jiveshayormat taccha vismrutya jivoyam samsare dukkham apnuyat. So, if ignorance or forgetfulness of this our relationship is causing this sorrow, so we must remember now. That is, now we will see the next sloka, 21. Smarati yada bhaktya siddhaya kripaya prabho tada prapnoti shantim saha sukham sarvam na samshayah. So, forgetting this relation, we are suffering. Smarati iha yada. But yada, when? Iha, living in this world, this particular life, in whichever life, that jiva, smarati, remembers. Comes to know about this. And not only knowing, but retaining that, remembering that always. And how does that happen? Bhaktya siddhaya kripaya prabho. Prabhoho kripaya. By the grace of God, then siddhaya bhaktya, by the siddha bhakti, then Bhagavan's grace. And when that by God's grace, Guru's grace, when that jiva comes to know this, then tada prapnoti shantim. Then shanti is there. So sukham, shanti and sukham, they go together. Huh? Can somebody say, my mind is very, very restless, agitated, upset, but I am very happy? No. Ashantasya kuta sukham. Where is sukham for ashanta manasa? So, when this is realized, sukham sarvam apnoti, na samshaya, there is no doubt. And what a wonderful thing. Jiva and Shiva, it appears as two, right? The Jiva even though cannot be separate from God, but thought it was separate. So when this knowledge takes place, and then that jiva goes near, becomes one with that paramatma then. That's what the Upanishad mantra says. Yada pashyaha pashyate rukma varnam kartaramisham purusham brahma yonim tada vidwan punya pape vidhuya niranjana paramam samya upaiti. Paramam samya, absolute oneness with Bhagavan happens. In the beginning we call individual and total, right? But when the individuality itself is gone, what individual then? Only Paramatma Bhagavan alone is. Then you are not there. And Bhagavan is Satchidananda Swarupa. Your Jiva Bhava goes away, you are also Satchidananda Swarupa. Smarati yaha. When here in that one given life, where I say as a result of punya karmas of earlier time, God's grace, satsang, Guru Krupa, and all that when put together, then it happens. Then Sukham Shantim. Now, go to the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna got confused. What was the problem? Because again he looked at himself as an individual. Again all others as individual. Then they are my relatives, they are these. How that can happen? Moha ho gaya na. Moha happened. Arjuna got confused once. We perpetually. But then you see, when he got deluded, confused and all that, what Bhagavan Sri Krishna asked him in the end? Arjuna, did you hear everything? Your moha is gone. And then what the Arjuna said? Nashtoma smrutir labdha. See, smruti word is there. I had forgotten. I forgot. I looked at you also as like any other kind of friend and all that, but you are Paramatma Swarupa. Smruti labdha only said no, that was Smarati. And he said, Nashto moha smrutila tvat prasadat. It is by your grace only I learned it. When that jiva comes to know this, realizes this, remembers it, that knowledge is also retained, then you say, yes. But once you understand your fundamental relationship in the empirical world, you may have all kind of relations. Not that you have to just break or this or that, but always remember that you belong to God and the other individual what you are talking, that also belongs to God only. So I belong to God, and whom I call my mother, father, wife, children, husband, they all are also related to Bhagavan only. So not only I, but with I am related to so many, they all are also individuals and their relationship also fundamentally is with God only. When such kind of knowledge takes place, then what is it? Siddhaya Bhaktya. That bhakti is now has reached its fulfillment. By doing started with Shravanam and then going Sakhyam, which is it. And Sadguru, what does he do? The Jiva and Shiva who got separated, he unites them. He says, Are Baba, you are not the Jiva, what are you talking? You say, I belong to you, you belong to God. And then, keeping that relation in mind, in the world, you may have all kinds of relations, there is no problem at all. But don't forget that. Smrati yada bhaktya siddhaya krupaya prabho yada prabho krupaya. When he remembers, then he becomes siddha bhakta. Then shanti. Because he realizes oneness with Bhagavan. And Bhagavan is all what? Shanti Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa. Then Paramam Samyam Upaiti. Absolute oneness that takes place. Are you following the thought development? And when we reach that, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Otherwise, many times we chant even Shanti part also. And they say, instead of saying, Om Shanti, 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 they also say, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Or why you are saying that also with Ashanti? Then absolute Shanti, Anand. Now see, earlier it was said Dasya Bhava. Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, then Sakhyam also said. See the beauty of it now. Next sloka we read. Dasa bhavosti bhaktasya.
Dasa bhavosti bhaktasya.
Sakha me manyate prabhu.
Sakha me manyate prabhu.
Udara hridaya kopi.
Udara hridaya kopi.
Nasti deva samo bhuvi.
Nasti deva samo bhuvi.
Now see, this relation with Bhagavan is such indescribable. First, the jiva thinks it different from Bhagavan and gets attached to various relations. Then you understand, no. Basically, originally I am related to Bhagavan only. Right? Then I am Bhagavan, I am your servant. I am Dasava. But the Bhakta, even after realizing oneness also, can have this Dasa Bhava. I say, Bhagavan, I am your servant only. Dasa Bhavasti. But Sakha me manyate Prabhu. But Bhagavan says, no, you are my Sakha. You are my friend. The Bhakta, I know I am your servant. No. That Bhakta as a Sevaka wants to at the feet of Bhagavan, lifts him that and embrace it. Son, sit near me. You read Ramayana, it will be there. Sakha Sugriva. Vibhishana came there. He said, I am Dasa. Bhagavan said, come, sit near me. And don't you read in the Bhagavad Gita also? Bhagavan telling Arjuna, Bhaktosi me sakha cha iti. Why I am telling you all that? Because you are my friend. Again, that idea of friend is very, that vyavaharik level. But Arjuna did not realize what he means by sakha. Arey, hum dono साथ में थे हमेशा. We are all the time together only. And Bhagavan's, Sri Krishna's love for Arjuna was so much. Bhagavan loved Arjuna more than even Arjuna loved Bhagavan. In Mahabharata you will find Bhagavan Sri Krishna says very clearly, who is friend of Arjuna is my friend. If he is the enemy of Arjuna, is my enemy. Therefore, Krishna, Arjuna, the name can also come together. So, with Sugriva or with Vibhishana, or Sri Krishna avatar with Sudama, what that relationship? Then Bhagavan Sri Krishna came to Gokul Vrindavan. All the Gopabalas, the cowherds, the boys, and all of them, what is the friendship with them? Surdashi writes one place, they are sitting together, and all these cowherd boys, they used to bring food from their home, and somewhere it is rich, somewhere not that rich, and Bhagavan used to mix everything together. And that one cowherd boy eating something, Bhagavan will snatch from him, and then what the food tasted by that, he was tasting that, and Bhagavan is called Vishwambharaha. How lucky that were, just think. Didn't Bhagavan Ramchandra also eat shabris of fruits which were tested by her? So this Sakha Bhava is so wonderful. Even though the Bhakta says, Bhagavan, I am your Dasaha. Dasaha, Bhagavan says, you are my friend. Again, now understood this, the implication of the word Sakhyam. The friendship means fundamental, basic, original relationship. So, Dasa Bhavosti Bhaktasya. Bhakta has got the attitude of being a servant. But Sakha me manyate Prabhu. But Bhagavan considers him as his friend. Udar hridaya kopi nasti deva samaha. Bhuvi in this world, there is no one like Bhagavan. Udara hridayaha. Udara hridaya. Large-hearted. Large-hearted. All accommodating everyone there. Sometimes they describe Bhagavan Ramachandra ji, that Vishala Hridayaha, Bhagavan Vishala Hridaya, and Ajanu Bhujo, and his arms are also long one. Someone asked, Bhagavan, why your arms are so long? He said, because I want to, so that I can embrace the fattest devotee also to my heart. If my hands are little, there, I can't embrace also. But Bhagavan's Hridaya is Udar. Hridaya Vishala, Bahu Vishala. Udar Hridaya. Nobody is there like Bhagavan. I have two lines only what Tulsi Ramayana said about Bhagavan's Udarta. ऐसो को उदार जग माही, ऐसो को उदार जग माही, बिनु सेवा जो द्रवय दीन पर, बिनु सेवा जो द्रवय दीन पर, राम सरिस को नाही, ऐसो को उदार जग माही। ऐसो को उदार जग माही. Who is such generous, kind, compassionate, large-hearted like Bhagavan Ramji? Binu seva jo drave deen par. Even without taking anybody, nobody even has rendered any seva, but drave deen par. Bhagavan's heart melts and he gives first. Rama Sariso ko nahi. There is no one like that. Bhagavan. In Bhagavatam, there one beautiful thing is said. In the rainy season, you must have seen many times, it rains only in the night, more than daytime, night. Because Bhagavan says, when all are sleeping, I will give. They don't even come to know that I am giving this. And Krishna Sudama's son. Sudama went, was poor. At that time, it appears Bhagavan did not give anything. Huh? Sudama never wanted also anything, he wanted only Bhagavan. But so poor and all that. And when he reached his Nagari, now, how Bhagavan could have given the whole palace and all that in his hand? But still, that Sudama maintained that dasa bhav only, that Bhagavan is our Swami. And the Bhagavan, when the Sudama came, he ran to receive him and washed his feet. With what? This Kavi Narottam Das ji said, पानी परात को हाथ छियो नहीं, नैन के जल से पग धोए. Water was there, but Bhagavan did not touch that water, only tears were coming. And with them, he washed the feet of Sudama. This is called Sakhyam. How many come? But again and again I want to tell you, all these examples are there in our Puranas and all, but so in our history also you see, so many bhaktas, their relationship if you see. Janabai, the Bhagavan used to come and, friendship, what kind of friendship was that? And also remember, in our life, as I mentioned, whenever we are in trouble, we thought that nothing will happen, what can happen? Before conclude, I want to tell you that very beautiful their write-up that is there, called footprints. Footprints. This author says that I dreamt on the sea beach. I was walking, my footprints were there, and I saw another footprint, bigger footprints were there. So these smaller footprints, his only, and then bigger one. Then he saw some place, only one footprint, set of one footprints, the other was not there. He said, Bhagavan, whenever I was in trouble, you left me. Bhagavan said, no, I lifted you, put on my shoulder. So the footprints that were remaining, what you saw, they were not yours, they were mine. I was holding you on my shoulders whenever you thought you were in trouble and difficult time. Again, I want to tell you, please take stock of your own life. We give all the examples from everywhere. They all are wonderful. But after all, we are also jivas or not. So we are also related to Bhagavan or not. Yes. Whether we know or we don't know, we believe or we don't believe, but that Bhagavan is all the time with us. Because individual can never be away from the total. How can it be away? So wherever we may be, whatever time it may be, whatever situation may be there, that Bhagavan is always with us. If we remember that one, then as Bhagavan Sri Krishna has said in Gita, Surudam sarvabhutanam jnatva mam shanti mrichyati. The one who recognizes my true friend is only Bhagavan, then that person has all peace, all happiness. We go on saying on some birthday, happy birthday, but we don't know if it was how to have that happy birthday, we don't know. Happy New Year, New Year, New Year, we go on saying. But how to have that happy New Year? Only by realizing our Sakhya with Bhagavan. Then I tell you, birthday is happy, wedding day is happy, whole life is also happy. Okay? All right. Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Narayana Deva Deva
Narayana Deva Deva
Narayana Deva Deva
Narayana Deva Deva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Narayana Deva Deva
Narayana Deva Deva
Narayana Deva Deva
Narayana Deva Deva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Govardhana Dhari Krishna
Govardhana Dhari Krishna
Govardhana Dhari Krishna
Govardhana Dhari Krishna
Vrindavana Chari Krishna
Vrindavana Dhari Krishna
Vrindavana Chari Krishna
Vrindavana Dhari Krishna
Bansidhar Bala Krishna
Bansidhar Bala Krishna
Bansidhar Bala Krishna
Bansidhar Bala Krishna
Radhavar Krishna Chandra
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 Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Narayana Deva Deva
Narayana Deva Deva
Narayana Deva Deva
Narayana Deva Deva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Govardhana Dhari Krishna
Govardhana Dhari Krishna
Vrindavana Chari Krishna
Vrindavana Dhari Krishna
Bansidhar Bala Krishna
Bansidhar Bala Krishna
Radhavar Krishna Chandra
Radhavar Krishna Chandra
Radhavar Krishna Chandra
Radhavar Krishna Chandra
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Krishna Krishna Vasudeva
Vasudeva Radhavar Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki
Jai
भक्तवत्सल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की
जय।
सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।